Hello everybody, I'm Blazer Rebecca, and welcome back to Strawberry Vinegar. So this is happening, this is weird. If I'm feeling hot, that's because of you, you idiot! Huh? What was that, my lady? Yes, what was that, Ray? What you said just now was rather interesting. If you feel sick, maybe you should take some cold medicine, my lady. Dad, no! Dad, don't start! Dad, are you trying to tease me too? What? No, I would never dream of it, milady. You so are! You are! You're trying to make me look stupid! I'm not trying to make you look stupid, honestly. I guess I just got caught up in the flow of things. Lucia frowned, sailing with the hem of her skirt. I'm sorry if I made you mad, Ray. I was just trying to cheer you up. Well, I think you have. I pressed one hand against my chest and leaned back in my chair. I need to gather my composure. Imagine a cool, tranquil oasis. Breathe in. Then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lucia didn't mean to upset me. She was just trying to cheer me up. With her own odd, incomprehensible Lucia logic, there isn't anything for me to scold her for. Guess I feel a little jumpier around her than usual, given my musings last night. I told her that I loved her. Is that really true? With my feelings exposed to the harsh morning light, I'm not sure. I don't entirely understand what love is, but I think it was sincere when I confessed to her. It's how I felt at the time, and that's how I feel now. If I didn't love Lucia, why else would my stomach be twisting itself into knots at the sight of her face? I sighed, brushing a strand of hair out of my face. I'm alright. I'm not mad at you. I was just a bit surprised, that's all. So you don't mind if I act as your maid, do you? I'm not sure about that, but Lucia looks so hopeful. I'd feel mean if I shut her down. Didn't Lucia say Mom liked dressing up in silly outfits? Must run in her family. What did the rest of her sisters look like? Sure, if you want, you can be from my maid. Just for the morning, though, okay? I don't want her calling me as milady when we go outside. That would be problematic. I'd never be able to live it down. Yay! Thank you, milady. You can rely on me. Let's hope so. Now then, milady, would you care for some assistance? Open your mouth and say, ah! Are you trying to feed me now? Of course! What maid could do more for her most beloved lady? I don't know if maids usually feed their masters. Well, this maid is going to go above and beyond for her line of duty. I just want milady to feel well cared for. But why? Isn't that obvious? Just because I love you, silly. Now say, ah! Hey, that isn't fair. How else can I carry something like that? My face turns redder and redder. I feel lightheaded. I've already lost enough blood for one morning. If I lose any more, I might collapse. Why did you want to take us out here, Mom? Ooh! Oh, no particular reason. I just thought since it's such a nice day, it would be a shame to waste it inside. Mom's right about that. The sunshine washes over me, warming the top of my head and the tip of my nose until it flushes deep pink. Dragonflies and butterflies flutter in the air, splashes of color against the light blue sky. The trees sway gently, rocked to and fro by the breeze, and their leaves rustle. This is the same old river I walked past when I had to go to school, but looks different today. Maybe it's because I'm with my mother. I hardly ever get to spend time with her, so just being by her side makes the familiar and every day seem new and exciting. Special somehow. I glanced at Lucia. She's staring out at the water, her lips pursed, blonde hair framing her face. She could almost be a painted figure, if not for the fluttering of her hair. This might be the last time I'll ever look at this river with Lucia. Something inside my chest twists. I wince. Thinking about that is painful. I need to say something else. Anything else. But what? Even though it's such a nice day, I noticed you didn't invite Dad out on our walk. Of course I didn't. Your father needs to clean everything after breakfast. I can't abide living in a messy house. But Dad was the one who made breakfast in the first place. Shouldn't you help him a little bit? Ray, you might be a smart girl, but you have a lot to learn about adult relationships. People in this world can split firmly into two categories. Oh god, this again? For any relationship to work, each person should fall onto a different side of the spectrum. I don't know bringing Decade into the politics of romantic relationship is a very good idea. I've never read any of his books, but from what I've gathered about him during my 9 years, he isn't exactly the most romantic of people. Oh god! Okay, you're saying Dad's a mask. That's right, your father loves being bossed around. It brings him joy and gives him purpose. Without my constant demands, he would float around like a jellyfish swept along by the tide. Well, there might be a bit of truth to that. Your father should thank me for being so hard for him. And he does thank me regularly. We get along quite swimmingly, if I do say so myself. I'm kind of confused. Ray looks grumpy all the time, so she should be... But then she goes to the stairs and she gets embarrassed too. Then maybe Ray is a rare mix of both. Such a thing might be inevitable, given she's the daughter of an extreme series of mathemat. I'm not those things. Don't be ridiculous. You can't just group people into categories like that. Really? But you belong to so many categories already, Ray. Your blood type is B. Your star sign is Virgo. You can still buy children's tickets on the train. The last one doesn't have anything to do with my personality, and blood groups and star signs are stupid. They don't have any bearing at all on what you're like as a person. Only your actions should decide that. Let's agree to disagree for now. Mom giggles, pushing her glasses up on the bridge of her nose. Mom always wears dark sunglasses when she goes outside. She says it's to hide her identity, so people won't realize she's a semi-famous actress Shirakawa Yukin, but I wonder. The sunglasses she wears are huge, and they always draw more attention to her, not less. That's probably what she wants, though. Mom's such a showy person. By the way, Lucia, do you want to see where I've been filming? Oh yes, that sounds cool. Where is it? It might be a bit hard to see with all these trees, but if you peer all the way to the other side of the riverbank, you should be able to spot it. Mom points, and Lucia follows her fingertip with her eyes. She gets on the tip of her toes, clutching the metal barrier that separates the bank from the river with both hands and stares. What is it? Where is it? Do you see that big gray building over there? That's the hospital, and that's where I've been these last few days. Oh, I think I can see it. That's cool. That's really cool. I know, right? My mother might be many things, but humble is not one of them. I enjoy working, but... Mom sighs. I'm tired of whiling my days away inside that glorified masterism. The patients look like they're knocking on death's door, and the staff are so serious. There aren't even any attractive doctors. Isn't that what TV dramas are for? I suppose so. We're selling teenage girls and lonely housewives alike fantasies about attractive doctors, as reality is sadly incapable of providing them for us. Mom giggles, running a hand through her hair. If any doctors here were as good-looking as Yamada, I bet more women would be coming down with colds and headaches. Hey, you shouldn't just be swooning over other men like that. Especially a popular actor like Yamada, who's beloved by everyone, old and young. All the girls in my class love him. I might be the only one who doesn't. I don't even think he's that good-looking. Are you chastising me, Ray? Not really. I just think it's sad. You shouldn't talk about other men when you have Dad. Oh, don't be so serious, dear. I'm just joking. You are? You can never tell with Mom. Yes, Yamada might be physically appealing, but he's quite the bore in real life. When he doesn't have a script to read from, all he can ever talk about is tennis or his car or the benefits of drinking vegetable juice every morning. It's strange how there are so many talented actors in the world who can bring their viewers to tears with a few lines, but when they drop all pensions and act only as themselves, they become incredibly tiresome. Maybe that's because people have high expectations of them, so the mediocrity of their real lives is disappointing. Well, that might have something to do with it. Doesn't change the fact that Yamada is incredibly dull, though. And if he wasn't? Well, let's see. Even if I did find this conversation intellectually stimulating, which I don't, I still wouldn't be interested. I'm busy enough as it is without trying to have an affair on the side. Oh, God! Oh, that's good. I don't like thinking about such things, but I can't deny that I have wondered, once or twice, whether Mom might be cheating on Dad. I mean, why wouldn't she? Mom's beautiful, and a lot of men like her, and she's constantly surrounded by attractive actors. She works with some of the most sought-after men in our prefecture on a daily basis. Kazuki and I might be rather different, but I really do love him. We've been together for almost 17 years now, and I wouldn't want to trade the time we spent together for the world. I may not be a popular actress now, but Kazuki fell in love with me before all of that. We were in high school when we started dating, you know? Of course I know. Mom told me a story a few times before when she's in her more sentimental moods, i.e. when she has too much to drink at a wrap-up party and has come home smelling of expensive champagne. Lucia, however, isn't privy to these details about my family like I am. She looks at Mom with her wide eyes excited. Really? You've known each other for that long? Yes, I was starting our third year of high school. Oh! Oh, goodness! Aww! We lived in the same neighborhood and walked the same ways to and from school, but he was too nervous to talk to me. Aww. Even though Kazuki has always been tall, he was so shy, even back then. Perhaps he was even shyer since his height made him stand out too much. The PE teacher thought he might be good at basketball, which was a complete joke. He flinched every time the ball came near him. He got teased quite a lot. Maybe that's why he was so shy. It took him this whole 3 years before he finally plucked up the courage to ask me out. I never really paid much attention to Kazuki before. I knew of him since we were in the same class, and I saw him on my way to school, but I never approached him. I was always surrounded by all my girlfriends, you see, and I did have a lot of girlfriends back then, and I was too busy gossiping to pay attention to anyone else. I never knew the whole time a boy I had hardly spoken to had managed to fall in love with me. Then in my third year at school, I got part in the play with the drama club. It was Carmen, and I was picked to play the lead. Wait, it was what? I was happy about that, but it meant I had to stay behind at school a lot to practice. On this particular day, I was walking back home alone. It was the beginning of spring, and the cherry blossoms were blooming all across the riverbank. It's sad that they don't have as many blossoms here. That's one of the things I miss about Onimichi, even though it's a rather small town. The trees were swaying in the breeze, and the sky was a perfect blue. It's almost like something from a movie. That was when I saw Kazuki. I knew him only vaguely, but this was the first time we'd been alone together, and I was a little curious. Isn't it strange? You can be aware of another person for years, but still not know anything about them. People drift in and out of our lives all the time, just like those cherry blossoms, and we may never know how they feel about us, because we never stop to ask. I think that's why I decided to approach Kazuki. I wanted to do something impulsive, something I hadn't done before, so I called him over and introduced myself. He seemed surprised. He was so lost in his own thoughts he hadn't noticed me, and he jumped like a startled kitten. Then, when he saw who I was, his face went bright red and he started apologizing. For what, I wonder? Being alive? Breathing my air? I thought it was funny that such a tall guy was so very flustered by a small girl like me, so I started to laugh. That might have relaxed him because he smiled and the two of us began to walk back home together. And I'm gonna end that part here, but I'll be back with more. See ya!